everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be doing a contact lens review and it will be on the new Russian Smoky collection from Olens. I have all three colors here and I will be doing an in-depth close-up review and comparison for you guys as well. So let's get the video started. With this collection, the way they are advertising it is that if you love the Russian Velvet collection, you would love this particular Smoky contact lens if you're looking for more of the enlargement. So the difference between this Russian Velvet and the Russian Smoky is the diameter. The diameter for the Russian Velvet is 12.7mm, where this Smoky one is adding another 0.6mm for the enlargement effect, which adds up to 13.3mm. And the way they have added that up is by creating like this really thin borderline, outer line on the outer part of the contact lens to give you more of that look that, you know, it's enlarging. I am currently wearing one right now, which is the gray, but you can see it's actually not that enlarging because the Russian Velvet one is leaning towards much more of the smaller diameter compared to the other Olens contact lenses that they have available. Going back to this Russian Smoky, it consists of three different colors: brown, olive and grey, which is the same as the Russian Velvet, but the Russian Velvet also have an additional color called blue as well. With this particular collection, it only comes as daily contact lenses for now. I'm not sure why they do that. Usually it will be like the other way around, but this one, it only comes in 10 pieces per box. The price for this one is $21 for one box, and again, one box you get 10 pieces, and compared to the Russian Velvet, you only get them as monthly, which means that they only last for a month and it costs $24. However, you can get like buy one free one for that particular collection. I just thought I'll state the prices here so you guys know the price differences. I also have a discount code which I'll put it down here, which I'm not affiliate, but I thought I'll just mention it down here as well. Putting aside all the other descriptions, I want to talk about the pattern now. And for me personally, I feel that this is very different to the Russian Velvet, and I will be showing you guys comparisons of the Smoky one, comparing with the Velvet, and also comparing with the French Gold 3-Con, which is also their new release as well, because the more I wear it, I can see that there are some similarities, and I thought I'll put all three aside because all three collections have all three colors as well, if that makes sense. With this particular pattern, I feel like it is definitely less stripy. A lot of contact lenses have a lot of that stripiness in the contact lens. I feel like this one is very clear looking. You don't see much of that. It definitely gives you much more of that milky effect, but also very blurred effect. So when you put it on your eyes, most of the times this color really make your eyes look very frosty looking, very icy looking, but at the same time very natural. So it's not too cold. I don't know how to explain. It's not too overwhelming on the eyes, I feel, and that's why I really like the Russian Velvet line, because I felt like, because it is so obvious on the eyes, but at the same time it's not too obvious that it's so fake looking, if that makes sense, you know. And so when they released this one, I was like, I gotta give this a try. I gotta see what the hype is about, and I can see why it's getting so popular, because not only is comforting, but the colors and the pattern is so beautiful. Let's talk about the Russian Smoky Gray first, and this Russian Smoky Gray is what I'm wearing right now. And straight away I can tell you that comparing this with the Russian Velvet, I can see that this particular gray is definitely very icy looking. And I know that I already said that for the Russian Velvet in the previous video, but if I have to compare these two, this particular one is definitely much more cold looking, much more whiter grayish looking, because the Russian Velvet one is leaning towards more of that brown tone, cool gray color compared to this particular Russian Velvet one. And with this one, the border is very thin dark gray, like very thin dark gray, and with the Russian Velvet you don't see any border, you just see one tone color, but also you see a bit of that hazel inside that particular contact lens. This gray also have a hint of hazel as well, but I feel like the gray tone actually, you know, like took up majority of the contact lens, if that makes sense. And compare this with the French Gold one, I feel like with the French Gold one it's much more brown gray looking, and it's much more darker looking as well, and most of the contact lens is covered by the grey and also a bit of that hazel inside, so it's definitely very different to this Russian smoky contact lens. Second one is this olive, which I actually thought they called it green, but they actually called this olive. And this one has like this grey outline, and majority of it is like green but also a little bit of hazel. If I compare this with the Russian velvet, I feel like the Russian velvet is definitely much more lighter than this particular olive. The Russian velvet is much more of like an apple green but much more lighter looking, and inside has a bit of that brown. But I feel like with this particular green, I see more of that grey tone green rather than just like a solid green like this packaging itself. So I actually like the turnout of this because it's like a combo of green, a combo of grey, and depending how you look at it, you can see both colors appearing on the contact lens. And if I compare this with the French con one is definitely much more hazel and much more green looking because it has more of that green outline. I feel like the French gold one is definitely very different to this particular Russian smoky, but I thought I'll just put it side by side just in case you guys are curious, because I feel like with the French con one is definitely, you can see more of that stripiness looking in it, but again with the smoky one you just see one solid color, one frosty looking color, and that's it. But it gives you more of that cool tone kind of vibe on your eyes as well. Last but not least is this brown one, and I have to say this particular brown is very unique for me, and I feel like the reason why I say it's so unique is when I put this on, I actually doubted myself and I was like, wait, am I actually wearing the right contact lens? Because it doesn't look brown for me. This looks more like a beigey peachy brown for me, which I felt was very unique, and I've never seen this in Olens contact lenses before. And if you guys follow me a long time, you would know that I've tried so many Olens contact lenses already, but this particular brown is so different, and it's definitely very different from the Russian velvet line, because the Russian velvet line brown is much more of that golden brown. But this particular one is not even golden, it's definitely cool looking, but it's so light, as if like it's just, I don't know, it's so hard to explain. You guys can see on my eyes, and I actually love the combo of it, and I'm just surprised how light it was on my eyes, considering that I do have dark brown eyes. So I thought that if I wear something really light, it may look like, you know, like just medium light looking, but this just makes my eyes just so different, and I absolutely love this particular color. And it's definitely very different from the French con, because the French con I would say is much more similar to the Russian velvet, where it's just straight brown, very natural looking as well. But this smoky one is definitely not a subtle looking brown, but at the same time looks natural at the same time and looks really pretty on the eyes. I can't see much of the outline for this particular one, but there is like a slight hint of like a dark brown slash grey outline as well. But again, this color is definitely very beautiful. If I have to rate this contact lens from my most favorite to my least favorite, I would say the first one would be this particular brown color, second one would be the green, and third one would be the gray, surprisingly. But I love all three of them. I find all of them very unique, and let me know what you guys think down below, whether they are similar to the Russian velvet or you find that they are different. Let me know down below as well, because I definitely think that it's different, and I hope you guys find those comparisons helpful as well. I also forgot to mention that the French con collection, the diameter for that one is 13.1mm, which is between Russian velvet and the Russian smoky line, so it's somewhere in between. But yeah, I hope you guys find the comparisons helpful. If you have any other questions in regards of this Russian smoky line, put it down in the comment box below. But if not, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.